hard point with OpTic Texas and Toronto Ultra, and this time it's for real. So let's get it on as OpTic will be trying to break over from the P2 side, Ultra from the left side of the minimap, and it's all focused up towards the upper hallways here for OpTic early.
Yeah, and OpTic playing a little bit patient towards the mid doors.
Beautiful, that's 3 off rip. Let's go.
Every single kill towards
get another one.
3-for-1 trade. Already OpTic Texas controlling a majority of the match. Shotzzy getting aggressive.
Damn. Shotzzy and Bread showing their cheeks again.
What we were talking about.
My gosh.
Get a little bit too far forward. This time it's let's feel out the hit, then hit a pin, then come back. It's this little bit of wiggle, a little bit of an ebb and flow so far. Good stuff for OpTic.
My gosh, man.
Toronto setting up though for their break attempt. They've got hallway control.
And you can already see it on your mini map right there. Skies is like, okay, you guys are continuously finding all the kills to the middle of the map. I'll just do the dirty work and block the back spawns. But now Ultra, final 15, have been able to find the break. The only player off the rotation now is going to be Shotzzy. He is going to be overwhelmed. Makes something out of nothing to at least find one. Gives his team an opportunity to find an early break.
Spawns aren't open yet. P2 has just now been enabled, so 2 Toronto members have to stretch all the way across the map. Big moment here for Insight. Tag down to half HP, and he will be slid on. Really good stuff there for OpTic. They'll control the hard point.
Dude, they're just playing different with Skies on their team.
Stabilizing that moment, but Kleenex finding that one-on-one gunfight allows 2 players from Ultra to spawn on the backside of P2. So they're instantly going to be in a position to find this break. Shotzzy knows he's going to get overwhelmed, but there's so much pressure from every single angle. Back spawn secured here for Ultra. They're in, and there's still a lot of time to fight for.
Maybe just a small moment of kind of spawn awareness there. Pred just not realizing that Toronto had spawned behind them. But the follow-up looks pretty solid here. 25 seconds to fight for. Pred able
beautiful.
To and really kind of just correct his mistake. A nice double there allows OpTic.
Dude, Dash, they're like playing different now with Kenneth. Well, they was Skave. No, Sky's not doing a lot. They're playing really good.
Towards the back end. Gonna try to cut your losses and think about that rotation over towards New. But he's still in the play. Wins the one-on-one. Secures the final 15. Now off the rotation towards P3. Big gunfight won by Dashy. Secures arc control. Now you just want to play your life here.
Look, I just got to say, this feels more in control from OpTic than what we had seen not just yesterday, but even through the stage qualifiers. And maybe some of that is due to the fact that Pred is 10-2. That doesn't hurt. But as we go over to P3, Toronto trying to work their way back into this game just a touch. 52-27 on the time still as Pred's on 3 in a row. Looking to find a challenge on the Beans. Shut down though as Joe Decene's helped out of the cross. And Ultra can still keep it neutral.
Yeah, this is usually a scary part for OpTic Texas's game on ball.
Okay,
really
what?
For a lot of time here at P3. They're
that was insane. That feels like me when I'm playing ranked. I kill hit everyone a million times.
Ultra with 30 seconds just going to hop on in. You already have players going on long route. The big one-on-one there from Beans. You start to be a nuisance on the overextension, but OpTic cut them down. Now you have the numbers. Let's go back to that hard point.
And you've got a pinch coming on the way from Shotzzy. Able to clean up 1. AR in hand, actually, for Shotzzy as he tries to get this rotation underway over towards 4. Shots towards Kleenex are decent, but not enough for the elimination. Follow up. No, shut down Kleenex. Big double from him, but Dashy able to hold off the rotation. Toronto will get the scrap time, but OpTic will have the setup for New.
Yeah, that's such a big gunfight one right there from Dashy at the right
just
time.
Skies ain't a real shooter, man. He's not hitting shots.
Get a lot of time off of that P3.
That's a lot of pressure.
Are going to be outnumbered. 3 players
oh, no.
Skies opened up at the first.
Skies got 2.
Even 2v2. OpTic still trying to hold, but Ultra are in.
Yeah, but you do get Pred kind of bouncing outside the hard point.
Damn, dude.
Nice. The spawns locked in. OpTic now trying to reform.
Nice.
And wow, Pred is shooting. 13-5.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at Skies. Look at Skies. Oh man.
Zone in front of this hard point.
Thunder from down under.
Showing his cheeks.
So far in this map, number 1, 14-6. Only 9
okay, they're
seconds
getting
in the HP, but just keep on slaying, young man. OpTic now up by 30. So 20 seconds to fight for here. Ultra not going to give this one up for free. They find the kills. They flip the spawn. Basically be a tie game at the end of this one.
Yeah, it's good time.
Thanks for the follow, Tristan. Appreciate you, big dog.
We see that it is Kleenex 14-9, and I always say
Dashy. Oh man,
team is going to be deadly. So it'll be about a 15-point.
I mean, this team looks a million times different than they looked when they went against Ultra last time. They look so different.
And that's going to cause some confusion here in terms of where exactly this Ultra is.
Yeah, Ultra have a lot of map control already. They find every single kill in the feed. If you're Kleenex, just back on up. Make sure we secure those spawns through the back end. Now all of your focus on the front.
Tristan, this is game 1, big dog. Game 1.
Opens up with the kill. Pred finds
game 1, you already know.
Work your way on in.
Yep, Joe Deceives up top, just waiting patiently. Kleenex working on the bottom side.
Game 1.
Shots are decent, but OpTic in the time for now. Semtex to push Joe off the angle. Follow-up should be there, but Joe commits into the hard point and actually finds himself right into the waiting arms of his teammates Nade. Inside the way in, that will clean up.
Dude, I have OpTic. I have OpTic winning all day. OpTic's winning this.
And Ultra looking decent for this back 20 plus, holding the side of the map they want.
Nice, Pred. Beautiful, Fred. Get another one, Fred. Get another one. Get another one. He's hungry.
Ultra were thinking, okay, we trade this, we can walk away with a lot of this time.
Skies is losing these easy fights, though.
For that new HP.
Oh my gosh, Dashy. Holy crap.
Ultra, but that hell's yet to pop. Yeah, only for 2 members that close spawn is there. So you've got a 4v2 situation here if you're OpTic in the new time. And they're waiting to see how this develops. Big 1v1 for Skies, doesn't win it. Follow up from Dashy, not there either. Klinex finds a double. And all of a sudden, the pinch is on the way here from Ultra. Pred trying to stay alive.
Good try.
Shut down up top at Catwalk, and a good moment here now building for Toronto.
Yeah, Ultra knows now. The back of the hard point is going to be cleared on out. All of OpTic are going to approach from the front. Inside with a trophy at his feet.
Nice, guys.
But Skies with the shots. Finds that opening kill. Lead change on the horizon.
Damn.
Ultra starting to run.
Nice.
Flawless so far at this P2. 25 seconds to go. And OpTic realistically now have to cut their losses.
Yeah. You got to find this shutdown first, and then hopefully you can create something for the front. Team shots do come through, so Klinex will fall, leaving Insight essentially by himself outside the hard point. Nice moment here from Shotsy, but he can't find the
just
second
try
lead.
to get shut down,
Trying to find some help, and he gets it. Jonas seems able to find the shutdown on the Pred, and Klinex will make sure no one hits on the pinch. That's essentially a full 60 for Ultra.
Yeah, now you are going to be a little bit late off the rotation towards new. Klinex finds that opening kill. Sky should spawn at least close towards his teammates, but Insight already taking a lot of space over towards that outside. Not able to get a kill, but sets up his teammates potentially.
They're starting to warm up a little bit. Ultra's starting to warm up. Starting to warm up. We need Skies to start doing something here.
Small pinch on the way from Skies potentially. But the problem is Ultra have found some decent time here, going scrap to initial plus extra eliminations around this hard point. Wow.
Yeah, they're locking in.
Cooking as we head into a Toronto Ultra listen in.
Why do they have Shotsy on the left?
Still default.
Damn. Skies is just doing generic, man. I mean, Skies is doing the rotations and he's doing that, which is good. But he's doing generic, so he's like not doing nothing crazy. And they're not. This Skies was one from Skies. Come on, man. Oh, come on now. Damn. He's breaking it too late, man. They're not even getting the points. Rotate next. What are we doing? What are we doing? Nice. Oh my gosh, Pred. Nice Dashy. Come on, Skies.
They gotta lock it in.
You gotta lock it in bad. Fred's frying.
That is a masterful second rotation set of hills there for Toronto Ultra. Other side of things, Shotsy just cannot get in a flow due to Ultra just finding these quick rotations, these really solid setups that just can't get the pacing of this game down.
Yeah, it's just so difficult if you're Shotsy to walk into some setups that Ultra already are in with the ARs posted up.
Not looking good.
All these gunfights are just a lot more difficult.
Not looking good, boys.
Flawless 60 at P2, scattered at P3, win the rotation over towards P4.
Damn.
And once again, you find yourself up by 100. They can still close it out here in this HP. They only need 10 more seconds.
That last one left alive is Joe Deceives. Wins
Come
the
on,
first
guys.
though, and he's going to have a teammate that spawns near. That's going to be an opportunity to kind of watch this cross the way in. Team kill comes out. Beans trying to finish off the last elimination, and he will absolutely do that here. Wow, what a showing from Ultra. After that first set of hills, it was all purple all the way. That game flow chart is going to look convincing.
Oh, yeah. Ultra just realized, okay,
That wasn't
we
good.
didn't have the
That wasn't good at all.
First set of hard points. Let's make those quick adjustments so we can start to dominate.
That was really bad.
At the ending of that P1,
That was
it's
really,
all
really
about
bad.
the front. You already had layers being created from Top Cat. They could not even get close with that hard point. And then at that point, if you're OpTic Texas, you know you're playing catch-up. You are forced now to play for time at P3, which is usually probably their worst hard point on that map there. They do not like to play for time. They're most likely just want to play for that arc control. But when Ultra find themselves up the way that they did, we can take a little time here, take a little time there. OpTic need to be playing for this hard point time. And when they decided to make that play to get in towards P3, Ultra find the kills at the right time to flip the spawns. It's
No
just
bueno, man.
Out-rotating them, out-fundamental.
No bueno.
Second half of that game. And Ultra shut up the green wall early in map 1.
Yeah, and I think there was something to kind of take a look at in terms of like the hill time spread. Like Shotzi and Dashy, the two that are trying to soak the most, but Sky's Bread not really in the hill whatsoever. And there's a level of, okay, you take a look at that play and say, who's the one hitting routes? Neither of them were finding success.
Yeah,
in that
neither
space, especially when we're talking about P2 to P3, but more importantly, 3 to 4. Not at any moment in that second rotation could anyone get through for OpTic. And Ultra setups, like you mentioned, were dominant. When
Yeah, they were dominant, man.
Another AR to help the effort. He goes 33 and 21 with 26 non-traded, 30 under damage, and got Beans also right there with him.
Hey man, they can bring this back. They can bring this back.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
they can.
Toronto.
It's their home tournament, man. That crowd's crazy. That hype from the crowd, bro.
I mean, dude, the beginning was
They can do it again.
insane. Yeah, the beginning was
They just gotta
insane.
lock it in. The thing is, though, they have the first match of the day too. That's always like the roughest match, dude.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So now OpTic Texas slow.
Just gotta get their spirits lifted up, man. They are in losers bracket right now.
Try to have a bounce back.
They have a lot of pressure right now on them, but I believe they.
Ultra said, okay, we did this before, let's do it again.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's just Toronto.
Yeah, it's just Toronto.
Fred mitigated largely thanks to the team effort for Toronto. Like we said, just Shotzi could not find any openings whatsoever. Trying to force the issue in a number of moments, and it just doesn't really work out. Like even right here, like in this moment, right after we see coming through P3, like we're focusing through the hard point because we have to play for time, like you mentioned. But we don't have anyone hitting for routes, so Ultra just get that pinch spawn, you capitalize on it easy, and you never get a chance to ever really see P4 if you're OpTic. So tough scenes, but again, learning pains. I think more often than not is what we would say for what we're going to see here for OpTic. But the Search and Destroy, this is where things get really mixy because Toronto has been one of our best search teams on the year, and you're going into a map mode combination that has been pretty beneficial for you.
Yeah, they recently added it to their map pool. I'm pretty sure throughout Major 2 qualifiers, they played it one time. They went all the way to a round 11 where they would ice up into game 5 there. And then yesterday in their series, they were down 5-2. They won 4 rounds in a row. So you have to feel a little bit more comfortable now on Skyline. But when you take a look at that game flow, it's literally the second half of the game. OpTic could not take the power spots. OpTic could not find rotation success. And Ultra were just able to run away with it.
So Skyline Search and Destroy, as we've already alluded to. But
Search and Destroy. I believe
that's one of those
clutch
maps
this
that
up
you
for
feel
sure.
like it's
For
just going to be a run and gun. Who can just shoot better? And I think the thing about that is if Ultra continue to shoot as straight as they do,
for trades, play together, do their thing.
They could look pretty nasty on it. So not exactly what I would call comfortable ground, although I don't know what you would call comfortable ground right now for OpTic with the roster swap up and just trying to get your feet wet. We'll see what they have in store for us.
We'll see.
Do you assume here going into the Skyline Search and Destroy that we're going to get kind of, I don't want to say day one strats, but more of the heavy floods, heavy-handed hits? We're playing 3-4 members all together.
I think early into the rounds, yes. But then when trophy systems start to come into play, it's going to be about the SMGs just finding their routes. We know Shots is going to work his way through underground. The same thing could be said for Joe Deceives on the opposing end. But I love like this game plan from Toronto because on a map like Skyline, Shotzi's not going to have those abilities to find a kill and get out. We should be able to put ourselves in a position to instantly find those trades. So they're just trying to minimize the playmaking on the side of Shotzi. Truly, he was the reason why they won that Search and Destroy yesterday.
Yeah, it's very true. Okay, we'll see what we get. Other side of things, you talk about the impact that those two guys have had. Joe Deceives in the respawn has been great, but Beans, he's always got that extra little bit of something special when it comes to the Search.
Come on, boys.
In a lot of 1v2s.
Let's lock it in, boys. Let's lock it in.
All right, here's a look back at the last 5 maps for the Ultra. Again, the results have been solid. Wins across the board except for one round.
Ultra's a good team, man. They're a good team.
But more in particular, you look back to that win versus LAG, 6-5.
They're more
comeback effort that came through. We'll see
they're
if they
more,
can find a way to.
They play together more. They've had more time to
get
learn
back
each
into
other.
the series. Let's find out.
Yeah, this needs to be a response here from OpTic.
Fact.
So far in the season, 3 times you played against Ultra, you have yet to beat them in a control. So OpTic Texas going to start off on the attack. Recovering the bomb a little bit late. Just gaining early info on the stunts and being invested. Ashy almost times it to perfection, but the team shot's good enough for Ultra to find the first blood.
Yeah, the read was good. You know, if Ultra are tossing nades up top towards the top bedroom and that back staircase, they're likely going to try to hit you.
That's a
from
crazy
top
angle.
catwalk.
Dude, Beans is good, man. I generally don't like Beans very much, but I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
But it's a bit of a tricky spot here, especially with OpTic trying to isolate, but that's not going to work out. Shotzzy drops and now
I feel that.
4v2, Skies has info onto 1. Has him a little bit weak, but you're trying to make up for the numbers. Fred unfortunately falls, and that's a clean 4 down.
That's
clean
no good.
There from Ultra to start on defense.
Yeah, it just falls apart
That's
after,
no good.
you know, again, that whole isolated play was trying to win over towards the top hallways.
They have to
They
break
actually
this,
gets caught looking down to smoking guns of 2 different Ultra members to try to follow up the isolate. That doesn't work out. Take care of Beans over towards pianos.
They need to
Rob
stick
just
more
kind of
together.
bolsters from
Like they're solo pushing it. That's what we saw yesterday, is that they were playing together. They weren't. You know what I'm saying?
Big size now. We're going to defense.
Yes,
Saw
sir.
when Ultra started to have that comeback yet. Working together. Not really finding isolation gunfights, taking advantage of what they were giving them, and can already see. They take mid-map control, instantly going to work this A-bomb plan.
Lots of nades, lots of stuns coming through for OpTic. They're aware of this. They're going to still allow for the plant to come through inside chicken, make sure no one does it in secret. In the opening battle, won by Fred. Now you've got pressure onto the bomb site for this retake. And Ultra are a bit scattered at the moment. They need to have someone check this bomb because the follow-up is there from Shotzzy. Sitting on the long route, but it's going to have to be a 1v4.
Beautiful.
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 From OpTic.
Beautiful. That's how they need to play every time, just like that.
Just saying, okay, guys, I'm feeling myself after map number 1. I'm going to slide in and challenge the guy who just planted.
I mean, they showed us what they could do yesterday. They showed us.
On the back foot because you had 2 players playing
They showed
over
us.
towards cobble steps, but the other guy was working that late pinch. He was just banking on his teammates to try to stay alive. It's just OpTic knew we had the numbers.
Man, I remember back in the day when, like, if you went to an esports or a MLG tournament or anything like that, you were considered weird and like a real big
I love
nerd.
that, just kind of following
Now
up,
it's
knowing
huge.
You've got nades and stuns that are landing. Let's just take that chow. You know that it can't be all 4 members there. Works out beautiful.
Exactly, bro.
Flawless round for Ultra, matched by a flawless round by OpTic. See if they try to get the same read here for OpTic on this offense. Try to read the nades first before they commit. No, this time it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Fred with the bomb. Trophy system down to keep them safe. Backside kitchen. Couple of shots from Dashy. Fred just looking, hoping he can find some sort of contact.
Fred,
as
you're
you also
pushing,
have
you're
Shotzzy
pushing, you're
working through the
pushing.
map.
Fred,
There's
you're
the first
pushing,
hit, but
you're pushing,
backed
Fred.
off, and he's got to stay down.
Oh, yeah, you don't want him to get isolated. Thankfully, Dashy's watching over him.
Nice.
He knew where he was,
They
I don't know why he
traded.
sat there and laid down. What was the Dashy
What?
doing over?
The ARs.
Wasn't even
Dashy,
One
one
shot.
shot.
Dashy has him 1 shot. He's going to commit.
Yeah, that's all.
That's
information
that's why they're
that
losing.
inside is flying up top.
Pushing too much by themselves,
Yep.
and that's how we lose too. Is because we end up all pushing by ourselves.
Besides the map will start to
Oh
stop
my
a little
God,
bit.
Dashy, what the f***?
Little warning shot. Ultra will hold
Yeah,
it
why
down
is he
your
not
backside staircase.
with Skies?
That's
Is Skies near him? I don't
This is all
think he
about
is.
just Skies find the rotation over, and does he even just want to just play this aggressively? Whoa, bold shell here from Dashy.
Dashy thinks too aggressive, but he's playing super safe on the
He's
backside
laying
of the
down.
counter.
The same.
Inside, you just
Fred died.
try to keep your team
come
alive.
on.
Finds the first 1v2.
What the?
And he's able to find it.
That was terrible.
2v2
That was
good
really
enough.
bad.
Sub-site. Plays
Beans
a
is
credit
laughing
angle
at
there.
him, bro.
He's able to secure the round there for Ultra.
I mean, like, if I'm on stage and going against Dashy and Shotzzy, I wouldn't be disrespectful like that,
Early
man.
on, but
They're
no, we
the
have
best
to
players in
recover
the
the
game,
bomb.
and you're disrespecting the shit out of
Beans
them.
just giving the info.
At the end of the day, man, you got to go home and go to bed, and you know,
Yep.
like this shit won't last forever. There will be a series where Beans gets shit on all the time. He ain't gonna like getting laughed at.
No idea where he was.
Not
Just sitting
cool,
right in
man.
front of you.
Right.
Good to see he's playing a similar
Respect
angle
is
here
just
back
not a
at the
thing
top.
anymore. Okay, I like this. Who is rushing right now? Okay, Shotzzy. It's some more understandable.
This could curious as Shotzzy's also side events.
That's one.
Strikes again for the first blood. Now you're going to be a little bit more aggressive on this pitch. It's going to be Kleenex, but Shotzzy already finds the second kill. Numbers still in favor of OpTic. You have all site control.
Yeah, you need to help this bomb if you're Ultra. Insight pushed off his angle. Now you have to go back over to Kleenex's direction. Can he find a way to stay stable over the top of the bomb site?
Beautiful. Shotzzy just hits his shot. GG's.
Wow, back and forth affair here. All defense so far, Jay.
Sky not getting any kills, man. I don't know.
Opening kill onto the bomb planet. Pred Switching up the angles over towards
I think Skies is a very, he keeps his, Skies is good at keeping his team in check.
Instantly finds a second, and you know,
But like he's playing, he like I feel like he just needs to play a couple more times. That's why I guess.
Someone has to check this. With everything being watched, clutch up in those one-on-ones. Hide at 2. Very intense search and destroy so far between these two teams. Need to try to find some success here on the attack.
It'll be interesting to see. I think next time that OpTic are on defense, are they going to keep trying to default play for these retakes, not try to find any kind of opening aggression on the defensive side? This time, Nate lands over towards Piano, but the
Shotzi's
inside.
doing my shit. I love that. Dude, I love doing this.
Hitting that thought is Shotzi's going to try to create something. This is a big 1v1. Takes the first, up and over, trying to get out of there.
Oh my gosh, he's a rat.
Just barely able to escape.
He's doing Shotzi things, but unfortunately, they were not going to give up on the cut. Make it a 1v2. The new guy to the lineup, can he clutch?
No, of course he can't.
Shots towards Beans, not quite able to lock in. Follow up, and we're going to stay all defense here. Yeah, just kind of a messy exchange over through the front side of Piano.
It's a lot of pressure on Skies, man. I can't lie, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Thinking, okay,
Imagine you getting picked up that next day to go play majors.
From Ultra was set up on those angles. The opening first blood,
Trust me, bro. Trust me. You would be playing a lot more than this.
The numbers on their side.
All he's trying to do is play objective and help his team out.
All out defense is still.
That's all he's trying to do.
And every single time, if you're Ultra, like we've gotten the bomb down twice.
Yeah.
We just can't get blooded off of that bomb.
And that's what I really want to kind of focus on here is OpTic going to continue to play kind of passive around kitchen and play for retakes? Just don't let him get over towards the B side of the map. We'll just retake. Well, they're not going to have the option now because it's a full heavy-handed approach over towards top halls. They're trying to get aggressive through bedroom, but the bomb is already planted. This is going to put a lot of pressure on OpTic's retake because they're trying to play around the back and they don't have the time to.
You already have Kleenex working on the deep pinch, so he's going to open up with that first blood onto Dashy. Shotzi's able to respond. But now the repositioning, good for Insight to assist the teammates a little bit. Kleenex finds a second. Now with Shotzi, technically
that's a long rotation, Shotzi.
Seconds. I don't know if this round is going to give you enough time.
Yeah, he's not going to astonish us before. This would be one for the ages. With 13 seconds to block, shots towards Beans are good, but it'll be Kleenex right behind him, just waiting until we get to the last 8 seconds, and that will complete the round. Yeah, that's just one of those rounds that Ultra just dive into A and say, hey, if they're going to do it quicker and put some pressure onto that retake, which that time OpTic were trying to play aggressive in the top bedroom.
And I'm loving their offensive approach so far, even though the last 2 rounds didn't go their way. Once they get the bomb down, they're giving up that top hallway control. Yeah. They're saying, okay, you guys can take that side. You guys can push through our base. We have a player watching the pinch. Once you get this bomb down, you guys have to be a lot more active. Yeah. But then when that first blood goes,
you gotta do something, guys. You guys aren't named professionals for no reason. Come on, boys.
So many different angles. You do not have the numbers for it. First attacking round secured in Ultra. Now up by 2.
Have to have a response here if you're OpTic. This time it's going to be the orthodox goal nades over the top and approach in towards A. But look at Ultra's defensive setup this time. They were almost doing the exact same thing that OpTic tried to do last round. Full hit up top. They're going to try to get us around on bedroom. Plant on the way from Skies. Try to catch any information. Not yet, so now it's a 4v4 in the retake.
Ultra just disregarding the pinch. They're going to send it all through mid TVs. They find the opening kill. Pred forcing out back on up. Insight finds a second. They got to make something out of nothing if you're Pred.
Well, finds the first. Trying to follow up with the top side of the bar. Not going to happen.
Oh, man.
And Ultra will go up now 5-2. Very clean on that, and just no one had any eyes on that.
What's going on, bro?
And when you're seeing the retakes set up right there from Ultra, everything is coordinated. Yeah. We're dropping down 2 players. We already know that we have top.
They're playing together.
And the way that OpTic are playing on their post plants is a lot of one-on-one gunfights.
Exactly.
Just leaving a couple openings, and Ultra are able to
so
take
many one-on-one gunfights. It's like not even.
Every
time they play together, they win.
To double. Pred was the bomb planner. He's forced to reposition. At that point, just don't have the numbers to contest the Toronto. Game point.
Yeah, we're also on agency watch right now for Skies.
That's good for the bingo.
Okay. Silver linings. Kleenex looking to get aggressive. Saying if you don't want to fight us on A, we'll just head on over. Notice he's following up behind this. Beans right there with the supply of support. And now it's just down to what else can you create here if you're Toronto. Bomb is down. Both ARs still standing. We've got ourselves a 2v2.
The ARs from Ultra able to clutch up in this kind of round. Repositioning, no good from Insight to at least find the first. Beans in a one-on-one. He loves this.
Bomb to be planted. Puts the clock in play. Skies a couple of shots through. We'll see the rotation back. Both weapons to play with. Slide on over. Beans has seen it. Over the top of the head. From Beans. And that'll be a
come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
Being tossed over to the OpTic side of the stage, and Toronto find themselves quickly up 2-0.
They just had a better game plan. You guys got to remember that.
Yo, man, they're roasting OpTic right now.
Search and destroy is usually the mode that takes a lot more time to try to iron out. But Ultra just sticking to the game plan. You're giving up A side for free. We will continue every single round, just get the objective down. Our
What is
post lanes
OpTic
eventually
doing?
will work.
Beans is strutting his stuff, shaking his head. I see that.
This might be a little bit
And
too
he's getting
easy
all
to start
freaking
the
super
day.
confident right now.
Up 2-0.
Of course
He
he
forgot
is.
though, they're losers right
Dangerous
now.
tidings here for
Still got to
OpTic.
climb their way all the
And
way
so
up, man.
far, we have not been able to see
And like
the
OpTic.
magic of the roster
But I said I
swap
hate
at this
Beans.
point.
I don't like him, bro. I don't like. I'm not trying to be mean, but people that are fat and
too
cocky.
cocky, bro.
He's fat and he's cocky. He's like, bro.
Maybe better than that.
If
Caught
you
his
look,
life. Caught his life, bro.
COD is literally all he has.
Bro, it's like his whole being is Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's it.
He's very into the game. The fact that he's like a super nerd,
and absolutely
crazy.
steamroll through the
Yeah,
rest.
like if he was fit, he worked on his body, he made, you know, he did like vlogs and shit like that.
I guarantee, yeah. Yep. If he worked on his own like physical wellness, bro, he'd be a lot better gamer. I guarantee.
Oh, for sure.
His mental clarity, his focus.
Yeah, his confidence would be a lot better because right now he's trying to walk fast, but he's getting out of breath, so he has to walk slow.
Bingo square.
I'm not being fat phobic, I'm just being honest. I used to be fat. I know exactly what he's doing.
He had one.
Okay, we did not get the bingo card yet.
Guys, I apologize. I take it back immediately. Let's take a look at the highlights, though, Allie, because it is now a 2-0 lead for Toronto Ultra after a close start to hardpoint. Toronto starts pulling away.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for
The Skies can't win. It's been a fight, man.
Playing incredibly similar, mirroring them in the search and destroy, but they were just doing it slightly better. Good example of that, Shots in Kleenex. I want to say around like 5 or 6. They
That's
both
bad.
go for
That
each
shouldn't
other's
have happened.
spawn.
That was
Kleenex
bad.
makes that push. He finds 2 shots. He's able to find 1, but by the time the round reaches its end, Shotzi's stuck in a 1v2 unfortunate situation.
I think Shotzi just needs a whole new team. I mean, no Dashy. I think Shotzi and Dashy just need 2 different players. Well, I mean, Pred's good too, but it's like, Skies, man. I'm trying to give him a chance. I'm really trying to. I'm really trying. He's not seeing anything.
He's got a lot of pressure right now. I know
For
that.
sure,
They
for
haven't
sure,
really played
for
a whole lot
sure.
together yet.
Yeah, for sure.
And now you only have 1 rep on Skyline on the season to lose it.
Damn, I feel bad for him, bro. They have to reverse sweep. They gotta reverse sweep this.
He was indefensible in the sense you can't drop a .3, you can't play the way he was, but he was one of many issues. Those problems are still like glaring. Solo chow after solo chow, misplay after misplay. This team is still not playing well together. And like, I don't want to be too critical because you scrimped for like 5 days. And I'm not putting it on Skies. It's just like the other trio. Like it's still a broken
If
system.
Shotzi doesn't fry the rest of the series, they will be going home. He
sure.
is literally their win condition, and it doesn't matter what Pred dropped 30-something. He started off so hot, it just doesn't matter. His impact is not felt the same that Shotzi.
Oh, I agree 100%. Yeah.
I can imagine what Scump's on right now. Scump's like, what the hell, man? I already know Scump is stressing. They offered Scump a big contract to come back, but why? I mean, why would he really? I mean, he's making so much money now. He's already set in the stone his career.
You know why, bro? He's lost the passion. I mean, he's still there. Don't get me wrong, but for competitive, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's lost passion because he's won so much. He's done so much. It's like.
Sworn by 3 Ultra players.
Yep, all facts.
It's a couple of glaring issues we saw during the online split. It's as simple as looking at somebody and being like, work this with
He still is
me,
the
right?
face of freaking OpTic Gaming too.
Well, the issue with this particular map was just kind of like OpTic
you
had
see
a great
Scump, you
lead,
already know
started
like
super hot, the crowd's
it's associated with
behind
OpTic
them.
Gaming.
No,
Tried to
Scump is not happy.
completely into the P4 on first rotation, and
I believe it.
Toronto just did a hell of a job at like contesting it, right? They stayed in the game, and then from there, they're able to take flight.
Allie, the Golden Scuff is on the line at the end of the season.
The Scump, you watch Scump play, he plays like he's better than he ever has. He just doesn't.
Tried harder.
86 and 47. Would you like to switch here at halftime?
No, I'm no switcher. Come on. I'm going to stand on business, dude, even if I'm wrong.
Nameless?
She's an OnlyFans model. Of course, she's gonna go OpTic.
Rocking with my pick. I gotta
She's
Listen,
trying to get
I
fan
picked the
favorite.
Fans, and like props to Ultra because they've shut this crowd up. I mean, you heard them a bit in the map 1. I'm not trying to call it the crowd. Like they just have not had plays to get hyped about. There hasn't been much to make noise about because they've been getting slammed.
It sounds like you're blaming the crowd.
Oh, that's my bad.
Can you give them a little check?
You could hear a pin drop in here, though.
No, you can't.
Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Like, it's hard to get fired up when your team's getting beat up. And I think a lot of people in attendance, you started to believe after a rocker win, and now you're like, oh, shit. The same problems are still here. The same problems are still here.
Somebody wake up hits.
There we go.
We need the drums.
Where are the drums?
Reverse sweep needs to start.
It needs to happen.
Right
Like
now.
it's
time to
Skies
kick off
needs
control
to
on protocol.
start winning his
Shift
trades,
study.
and he needs to start
fuel
doing
up
his
the
thing.
energy
I
just
don't know.
a
He just needs
touch.
to. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's something.
I think I agree largely with the Des talking about shots. He just needs to have on.
Oh, yeah.
We saw it from
I don't know,
the
man.
first set of hills. But as we start to go to a protocol control, you're looking at the subs. They need defeat.
Yeah, this is going to be a scary map, though, because Ultra don't really like to play this map. They prefer more of the Hosties, more of the Vault.
Of course it's scary, bro.
Don't want to play Vault anymore. They haven't won it in such a long time, so
super scary.
Square up on protocol.
What are we doing over here?
Yesterday versus Rocker, and this was the only map watching OpTic yesterday where I was like, okay, their teamwork is actually on point. You had Skies playing the proper cuts, Pred and Shotzi getting lost, and Dashy.
But now they got confident, and now they're trying to get highlights.
I know they have
Dashy, Fred, Shotzi, they're young, they want it, they're trying to get highlights. But sometimes you gotta sit back until you're in the position to go for highlights. You are not in the position to go for highlights, you're in the position to get out of the shithole that you guys are in. So you need to play as a team and win as a team. What you guys need to do, listen to me. Shotzi and Pred, the whole team, I'm in your head right now, listen to me. Listen to me, guys. Play as a team, play as a team, play as a team, and you're gonna win, you're gonna win, you're gonna reverse sweep, I promise you. Please do it, I'm gonna make a video on this because I'm in their head right now. I'm talking to Shotzi, I'm talking to Sky, I'm talking to Pred, I'm talking to Dashy. Play as a team. Woo, woo, play as a team and you'll reverse sweep and win and go to majors, win champs. Come on. Lock it in.
With a new roster, don't really put a lot of focus there.
Beans, lose weight. Beans, lose weight. Please lose weight. Gain some bit more confidence in real life. Because I know when you get off the stage, you go home, you go lay down for hours and hours and hours and eat and eat and eat.
OpTic on the attack first, and Nady's able to connect on to Joe to see, but he already takes a lot of space from the middle map.
This is not a spot you want Joe to be living on.
Beautiful.
Just a little poke on the Kleenex, but Joe sees, yep, front side sidewalk in a good spot. Seeing what he can do to kind of manipulate these OpTic spawns. Also,
Skies is just so predictable, man.
And this is not what you
Skies is just really, really predictable.
Good shutdown. Okay, now you got to follow up on the Beans.
Beautiful Dashy, he's listening.
Now we've got good clearance at mid-map. We can jump on the A point.
Yeah, that's perfectly played right there from Dashy to find two, but Pred winning that one-on-one in towards Grandma's allows his team to get on this 8 point. First segment is going to be locked, but you have a route being developed on the side of Kleenex. It's going to be on Dashy to watch this pinch. Beans finds the opening kill, but second segment should be guaranteed. He's able to find a double, though.
Yeah, but Pred over towards...
Hey, why are we pushing that, Pred? Come on, you were professional. Get your health back first.
If not fully depleted.
Get your health back, man.
Now on 4 in a row, has completely depleted that second tick of progress.
Bro, Pred is losing the team. Pred's losing the team. Now they're in the blender now.
They were all focused on that 8 point. You lead the flank.
Oh, and they're all gonna. Now they're playing as a team. Of course, you guys are playing as a team now.
Now you just gotta focus.
Yeah, what the f are we doing, bro? Oh my
seconds to go. Kleenex finds a double. That's already 3.
Put in the blender.
Skies, you got one more final push.
Eliminations coming through for OpTic, but there's still a second line of defense behind us.
I'm telling you, they break that spawn.
I'm telling you, if Kleenex plays like this the rest of the day, this
they can put in
team's
some
gonna
work.
make it to Sunday. 7 in a row for Beans as well on top of that.
I don't know why they're hitting freaking helicopter like that. I mean, I understand like they gotta like, split up a little bit to break the spawn like that, but my favorite thing to do is go down
Okay.
That's forward Ed. Second segment is going to be guaranteed. Toronto Ultra all spawning over towards tower side.
Okay, there we go. We're playing as a team. Look at it, guys. Look, you're playing as a team. We win. We're stacking now.
They have been able to extend the game clock. Now a minute to work. Down by 5 lives.
There you go. I swear Shotzi plays just like me, bro. So ratty.
Able to find a double.
Transition needs to be.
Look, I'm watching my gameplay right now. And I've been dead. If I was in this major, I'd be doing the same thing Shotzi's doing. And I'd probably be rushing single by myself, too.
8v12 now all of a sudden. Beans, Joe, trying to kind of play on opposite sides of the
map.
Joe, though, taken down. Good control here for OpTic on the high ground, and they still have Skies on the point.
The game clock is still at a pause.
Man.
Beans finds an opening.
Nice.
Mid, effective on the trades is OpTic.
Yeah, another. Yeah, you have to know. You have to know. You gotta know. You gotta know. He knew it. He knew it. Skies. That's what I'm talking about. What we need. Triple stack. Triple stack. Go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And my Halo Top ice cream just got here.
The transition is perfect.
Oh, big shout out to the ARs, man. Skies and Dashy had so many clutch kills. They were able to shut down Beans, who had a phenomenal start in this opening round. If you were looking for a spark there for the green wall, that might have just been it. OpTic able to secure all 6 segments. Steal that round away there from Ultra. Now you're in the advantage on the defense.
Absolutely the case. I mean, that's the face of a Bean 7 streak. Kleenex dominating in your spawn. Creating something out of nothing right there for OpTic. Okay. Can they turn up here on the defense? Give themselves something to work with. Sky's on 6 in a row, still carrying that streak into this next round. Dashy seen top side over the windows. Joe looks like he wants to just hold that battle off for now, but look at Shotzi's run. He's behind the plate.
Shotzi knows, okay, there's one player coming off the respawn. Let me make sure he's not going to have a good day. You find that kill on the CleanX again. Now the route up this.
Halo Top is only 300 calories per kind of ice cream.
They have full map control. They have yet to fall.
So if I ever
works. Red's still lingering inside 10. They're taking their time coming out of spawn. Sky's watching the opposite doorway.
Nice, guys. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh, win it.
But Fred able to at least follow up with one more before backing down. Ultra will get in the space they need to kind of get off spawn and try to set something up here, though.
And I love this route right there from Fred because they're thinking, okay, he's in our base. We got to focus him. But the re-wrap over towards Spiral now finds himself on 5 in a row. Able to put the game clock out of pause, though, with Beans hopping on the B point.
Oh my gosh, Fred. Beautiful.
OpTic are starting to gun. 40 seconds left for Ultra to try to work something.
Yep. Ultra field a couple members over the middle of the map, though, especially with CleanX trying to float down towards BZ. Dashy on 4, the one responsible for the A zone. Up top on gun, wins the first. As you can look at a second, no, not quite. CleanX shut down a double kill of his own. Clock comes to a pause at 30 seconds. 23 plays 17 with Pred working on a long route around the backside of the Ultra spawns.
Super long route here. Guarantee at least 1 kill over at this A point. But you think you're sweet. Joe is able to read that play. So now you have to invest this Hellstorm. Second segment is already only able to connect on 1 though, so Ultra might still have an opportunity to extend the game a little bit.
Oh!
Get in for the contest. Does he get the second?
Oh!
Now OpTic can kind of funnel through the mid. Get back over. See if they can maybe deplete some of this progress or at least keep Ultra at bay. 18 seconds on the clock. Dashy's still at mid. Shut down. That should be enough for Ultra to get the extra 60, and OpTic will have to default playing for the B defense.
Just got to work the overextension now. Time is going to be extended. Take his time over towards Spiral. A couple kills so he can play for the spawners. Fred and Dash are able to find 2. Now Shotzi can work.
Yep. Route he had hit before. Same result. Finds inside off spawn.
This is beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Trying to follow up
I'm loving it.
Still have Skies watching over through staircase side, but he's shut down. And uh-oh, here we go. Ultra able to stretch across field and get onto the B point.
And now what can Pred do? Farthest player pushed on out. Watching his pinch, playing for the timing. Pred is going to attack from mid-gun. Unfortunately, shoots at a ghost. First segment almost being captured there for Ultra, but Pred found the opening.
Nades land. Clearance over the top of the zone is good. Inside still hanging towards gun, but Sky shuts it down for the trade. One more player to find that Joe Deceives on the point. He's a 1v1 there.
Come on, guys. Shut him down. Shut him down.
He's got help on the way here. If you're OpTic, you got to hope these nades are going to land. Shotzi's nearby. Dashy's kind of close, but there's a second tick of progress. Can you get here to contest this? Dashy's trying to work through mid. Skies finds 1. Third tick almost done. You got to find these kills. Skies jumps on in, but the follow from Ultra's too good.
No, they're not.
Dashy cannot get on the zone in time. We've got offense for offense.
The hood Riddler.
To Joe Deceives, man. He was the only player on that beat.
I tell this to everybody. I tell it to you again.
Allow his teammates off the respawn.
I don't think any. Well,
to watch those crosses.
Shotzi's a shooter. Pred's a shooter.
Heroics again. This time
They're shooters. I'm a shooter.
Tie the game.
But it comes down to teamwork, right?
Make up for that advantage that OpTic had.
Ultra's got better teamwork right now.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Let's go again.
Would I be better than them? Then OpTic probably not.
Here we go.
Because I need a good team, and I need us to, have good homes.
I love it. Offense was solid for them. Again, it just came in heroic.
Audience needs to start talking.
See them try to win out a little bit more with those routes that
Need to start talking to the Ultra. Like call Beans fat or something.
Over towards sidewalk. Joe, same route, but he's been seen by Skies. Still finds his first 1 versus Shotzi. Skies not affected by that stun. Follow up for the trade is good by Pred.
Pred already taking a lot of space in the middle of the map. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this.
Pred's just pushing too much, bro.
Awesome way with the AR able to win that.
Pred needs to stop pushing.
Texas though is on the A point. Shotzi now working the pinch. This is his happy place. Continue to find a couple more clutch kills for.
Beautiful, Pred. There you go, Pred. You hold angles, you get kills.
Good numbers now starting to build for OpTic.
It's whoever wins is the best in the world or not.
Trying to focus over on the re-wrap.
No. This is just the majors right now. Champs is in a couple months or something like that. I forget. But champs is where. But they need to start winning. OpTic's in the loser bracket right now, so they need to be winning. There you go. You're killing.
Now you have pressure on both points. Joe Deceives is forced to invest the Hellstorm now. Little missiles go split. You take down the player at B, you take down Dashy at A. Still know there's a couple players from OpTic Texas still roaming around your spawn.
Nice, guys.
Pick up by 2 live seasons. Skies Bueno almost pops a double. But OpTic should be able to extend the time a lot earlier this time.
And you still have Pred working on a route here to try to control ledge, if not a little bit deeper over towards tower. This is a good setup here for OpTic to transition from
But Pred can't do it.
Ultra get the read.
He's trying to be Shotzi. He's not Shotzi. Learn your plays.
Right here with him.
See, Dashy knows his role. You can't have two flex. You can't have two flex. It can be only one. Because if you have two flex, you're not going to get on points.
Inside is able to strike. Fred effective.
Red, bro.
Better trades on the side of Ultra allow them to stabilize in that moment. Down by 1 life. A lot of map control for the squad in purple. Oh, and now if you're off in your time on a spawn.
This is all for timing right now for Joe to see.
This is no good right here.
He create
there you
only
go.
One. Even in the life count, 12 plays 12. 55 seconds on the clock. Insight over the top of the previously captured A zone, just trying to hold on to mid-map. And he's done well to this point to keep the focus of OpTic pretty much purely on him. Windows positions. Finally, something's starting to develop.
This shit is not even...
Oh, the focus needs to be over back towards Beans. He's the one sitting tucked in the corner.
That's such an insane read to find that kill onto Shotzi. The shot, so at least the comms good enough for CleanX. Set up Insight to find that kill onto Pred.
Just saying, bro, homie, if you're playing against Shotzi and you don't see...
Good win.
Need to find a couple kills.
You don't see him moving or nothing? He's definitely oh my god, rotating on the map. Come on, guys.
Follow-up from CleanX is good. Now it's down to the 9v6. Shotzi, what timing does he find on this long pitch?
Fred, please kill this guy.
Pressure. You need to find elimination to pull this Toronto defense back. Because your teammates are just being
fuck, man.
You gotta go. You gotta find somebody to get back over towards the zone. Now it's just on to Shotzi. Playing right around the B point. He gets shut down, and Ultra are gonna hold this defense. 3 ticks is all.
That's ridiculous, man. They should be called fat Ultras, what they should be called. Fat.
Their first defense, we definitely should have been able to close that one out.
Except there's two fat, two skinny.
Corners, including the ARs. Usually just expecting the SMGs to take space away. That time you had Bean consistently roaming through Trip's window, catching timing on the pinches, finding clutch kill after clutch kill.
It's not bad.
Opportunities off the respawn to contest it. Now OpTic
tastes like a damn. What's that taste like?
Down by 3 seconds. Lane forward shot out here to try to get back to back.
Tastes like some plant.
Getting it done with both weapons. You see him on final play right there at the AR, but so much disaster being created. The Jackal in hand as well.
Come on, guys, let's win this shit.
Respond. 3-tick advantage is what they have at the moment. Break off largely and purely focused on the A point. Nice shots from Joe, helped by Beans. He's on 4 in a row. Looking to see if they can catch anyone else at the top of the A zone, but it's going to be Skies up top to find the shutdown. And now, again, Toronto just do not get creation of space, at least not through mid.
Yeah, and if you're Shotzi there, you want to take your time there. The timing wasn't in his favor. Gives up his life for free, and that allows Ultra to get out of this spawn. Still yet to find success in at least 1 segment. 35 seconds wiped off the round. CleanX is trying to put a pause here at the B point. All of OpTic, though, just roaming around mid-map.
Yeah, CleanX got a really good amount of information on where this OpTic defense is, but no one from
there you go.
can find them. They can't get the eliminations that they need to allow any progress on either zone. Finally, we'll clear out Dashy, but Shotzi's still floating around. Fred right there with them. Finally, a couple of kills come through, and now we get kind of a reset as we have a 2v2 starting to develop, and Ultra trying to push out, shut down.
Man.
Just able to find one before dropping to Insight.
And if you're Ultra, you're playing for 3 seconds. You don't want to go back-to-back attacking rounds, but OpTic aren't giving it up for free. Shotzi looking for this big one-on-one gunfight versus Insight. You still have both SMGs applying the pressure from the back end. You find the initial two. Let's get them off A.
Nice.
This is big. You got a repinch coming on the way from Shotzi as well at the same time. Toronto has to try to flood their way forward in towards A. There's time for Shotzi to
oh my god.
Shotzi. 17 seconds on the clock. That is all you need to try to stop if you're OpTic.
Yeah! Yeah!
Works out where Skies finds the kill. Last player you're really looking for now is Insight. Where is he gone? He's back on the A point. Ultra out of spawn, trying to make their way over towards B. CleanX is able to drop. Now it's just down to Insight.
Let's go!
Maybe an advantage here for OpTic. Beans over the top, finding one.
Get out of the point.
Still being put together as Joe. But does he drop? That might be it.
And Ultra just need to get on A. It's 2v1. You have Dashy surrounded. You're able to find the kill. 3.4 seconds. OpTic finding the trades, but Toronto at the right time find all 4 in the feed. First segment locked. The stack is going to be in. Second segment guaranteed. They're going to be able to extend the game.
Yeah, Trophy keeping all 3 of those Ultra members safe. And hold on a second. We're not done yet. CleanX up top. Cut down onto Shotzi. Chance to rotate through mid. Does Pred see this? He's in a spot for it. Joe to seize. Back tower. Oh, that's 3 dead. And all of a sudden, Ultra on with at least 3 members.
Yeah, I don't know
that was the win, bro.
From that top window. Everyone just crosses right through mid-gun. Now the 3 stack is in. Ultra had the second segment guarantee. I don't know if OpTic can get there.
Not looking good. Bean still shutting him down through mid-ledge. Can anyone touch it? Time? No. And Ultra
man.
will 3-0. OpTic Texas bouncing him out of their home major. And
that ruined my day. That fucking ruined my day, bro. That fucking ruined my day.
Look just like the series that they played online, man. You outclass them in the hard point and the fundamental part. out-rotate them on the second half
Dude,
of the
what the
game.
fuck are we doing,
Short
man?
early on was going blow for blow, but OpTic couldn't make the adjustments.
Fat
Shut
beans.
down that A-bomb plant. And when you get to the protocol, it's just these late round
What the fuck you shaking your head for? Lose some weight, you fat pig.
Yeah. It's
What
just
you
we're
shaking
not
your
They're just
head
roasting OpTic in the chat.
of
course they are.
We're always trying to catch the timing, allowing them to get out, and then
God,
work
man.
that deep pinch, but just allowing them to stall the time by getting over towards B, opens up that point at A. You clutch up on a couple
Fuck,
of
man.
fights, you get the stack, you're able to extend
That
the game.
sucks. That really
OpTic,
sucks.
Unfortunately, are going to fall short here at Major 2. The green wall is dead silent. Ultra fans feeling good after that one.
Yeah.
But OpTic Texas, with the new roster, still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and that's kind of the follow-up point here. I think you kind of take both sides. For Ultra, this is the team that looks like a top 4 squad at least. For OpTic, now you get to kind of get yourself set up. And it's tough, I think, to look at the Minnesota series, compare it to this one.
If I would have paid to go there and watch that shit, I would have been pissed.
This is the thing that's
I would have been pissed.
because it really was just like a, here you are, throw it into the deep end, see what you can create. I won't say he played poorly. No, I wouldn't say he played great.
I know I
It's
started
just
eating
kind of
ice
those
cream,
things of,
but
we need
bro,
to figure out what the identity of this new option.
I just started coping.
This is a tough
I
environment.
mean, look at this:
Yeah,
250 to
right off the bat.
144, 6 to 2, 3 to 1. Like that wasn't even a chance.
The things that we need to work on.
There wasn't
For
even
those
a
4 days of practice,
chance.
You know that we basically need to work on everything. It's just tough to come in with a new player, even though it's a player like Skies, world champion. You got a star-studded lineup. Just some of these other teams have already been playing a lot longer together. So
You need Special-edd on your
Tough
team,
draw
is what you
there for
need.
OpTic.
You
Unfortunately,
need
they're
me.
going home.
And on the other side of things, Ultra, clean, polished, and pretty much perfect.
I know
across the board
they
on
saw my
all three
tweet
modes.
on
So
Twitter.
They're looking
He hit me
decent.
back.
Kleenex on stage with Blaze to give us his thoughts.
Thank you so much, Alan and Jay. Texas, show some love to Toronto Ultra. Y'all made it difficult on them, but they get it done. Kleenex, a difficult environment to play in against the home team.
Feels good. We're already like getting into flow again. I think we're still a bit inexperienced on land, but you know, it's not my first time playing in front of you guys, so just keep booing. I don't mind it.
You guys definitely were able to fight your way through that one, especially even there on a map patrol, okay? The first round, you know, you guys are probably
It's ridiculous,
up about 10
bro.
kills on that defensive side. OpTic comes back.
We're a
the crowd goes
professional
wild.
team,
How do you stay composed
and we get
in
3-0'd.
those type of moments in a row?
Honestly, after that first round, we just knew we threw it away, so I think it was just a quick reset. I don't think they did much special stuff, so it was just quick reset and just go into the next one where we knew we were the better team on controls.
You go. Now, next question is yet another major with Beans and Joe in your squad, okay? Talk to me about the evolution of them playing with you in Insight and how proud of you are those two.
I've definitely had to step up a little more.
I just don't know what to say,
being a little more
bro.
vocal,
I really don't.
speaking my opinion a little
Like,
more. I
maybe-
think
maybe get rid of the whole
previous teams,
roster
I've always been
picks.
the more calm and quiet guy, but this team I've had to step up a little more, and you know what? It works. So
It works.
Maybe they need to
okay,
grab
it definitely
Pred now,
works. And lastly, what do you want to say
Pred,
to
bro.
the few
Pred.
Ultra fans
Oh
in
my
this
gosh.
venue that's been standing against this green
Pred.
wall throughout the series?
Fuck this
see you
team in
guys all the way
so
down there. Strength to the
many
north. Love you guys.
times
Appreciate you. We'll see you
because
guys
he's
at
trying to beat
Appreciate it.
The
Shotzi.
strength of the North stays strong. One more time for Toronto Ultra. That's
I'm not even a
what it
Pred
is for
hater,
the
dude.
stage. Chris, take us away.
Thank you very much, Guy Blaze. And Nameless, for our correct Toronto Ultra pick, we were rewarded with a hoodie and a T-shirt from this from the Ultra side.
Let's go.
It's big dub.
We got some good picks finally.
You and I can celebrate
Finally.
while everyone else is depressed in the venue. Let's go to Maven. Maven, you were not happy during that series.
I left my badge on. I was stressing out.
I think it looks really good with your other necklaces.
I love that you're showing it off too.
Yeah,
Like can we?
That's
yeah,
my bad.
There
Now,
we go.
now I'm covered. Here we go.
It's too late.
That was frustrating in the sense you can look at it one of two ways. This team has not had enough reps yet, not enough time
We
to
don't
improve.
care, bro. We
or
don't
is it
f***ing care. These
team
guys
that
play
has a
Call of Duty
shattered
every
femur, a
day,
torn
man.
ACL,
Every day
4
it's their
fractures,
job.
a broken neck, and by making a change,
I don't
you fix one
care.
of those things.
Yeah.
The body's still beat up.
Yeah, it's kind of what I say. You can't put a Band-Aid on it.
Yes.
Bro, this is the worst
That's
energy
what it
drink I've
feels
ever
like.
had.
And
Do
I could
not
be
buy
wrong.
this,
I could be wrong.
not
Maybe
energy
it's just
drink,
they need some
protein.
reps. I hope
This
for the
Owen,
fans and the team, it's
plant-based,
just like we
do
need more
not
reps
get
and
it.
we're going to improve.
Disgusting. Tastes like just
Or we
dumplings or
Can't be
something.
as reliant on Shotzi, but we should talk about Toronto because
Yeah.
that was an
Bro, I
insane
don't know. I
performance.
tweeted
mean,
at them
against
whenever they
this crowd, that
dropped
is
Kenny. I
not easy to do.
tweeted,
And you heard
but
Kleenex
they made
was
the
like,
wrong pick,
not that many
bro.
reps on land, but feeling good now.
Scuff play of the game. It's Toronto. It's round 4 of control. They lock it up in just 3 games. How do they do
Fat,
it?
fat,
Well,
fat.
it wasn't looking good. We had less than 5 seconds on
mean, what
the
are we
clock.
doing?
All 4 jump
Like
on
what?
the
This
point, and
as a
then they continue to roll.
professional
Inside and Joe, man,
team,
and
You should have won this.
I feel like in this
at least this
second
round.
split when we go into it, because I felt like he's been kind of quiet for this team, but it's one of those situations where it was a lot of impact kills from the side of Inside. I mean,
Look, separated. Fred is on a crazy flame because he thinks he's Shotzi and he gets picked off. Wasted 30 seconds.
For the OpTic Texas boys.
And to start this play, it was actually Beans who got into their building, and he was just so annoying. He finds one kill onto the gun and then just plays his life for a little bit to allow his teammates to get into position. Once Insight gets there, OpTic just out a couple gunfights they shouldn't have. You need to know when to back up and reset, and Toronto just capitalized on that. Once you get to B, all the angles to try to retake it are so difficult, and you see Toronto just can't believe that they won that round.
Beans letting the crowd know they don't care if you boo them. These guys are coming for a championship here in Texas.
And is that one of those like type of wins though? Just listen, I know OpTic's not their best, but just because in front of the crowd, does that like gel this unit a bit and help you make a run?
Yeah, you're gassed up. You're looking at the guy next to you like, yo, we can do this. And now you're in a situation where you play the drop down of Breach and Surge, where most people would probably say it's going to be Breach. Ultra in a good spot.
Speaking of Breach and Surge, that is the matchup coming up next.
So
one
who's
of
OpTic
them
going
is
against
guaranteed
next?
top 3 in Texas. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we turn our attention to the winners bracket here at Major 2.
They're out, bro.
Oh, they're
elimination.
out. They're out.
Yep.
Out. Oh, I didn't even know that. Fuck, man. Oh my gosh. It's just, man. I think I'm gonna make a video about it, bro. Like, listen, I've never played no professional LAN event. I've never played a LAN event, so
Upgrade
come
your
the
gear
on,
with the
man.
Scuff, the
Just come
official
on.
controller, Call of Duty.
I can name it out right now. Pred wants to be Shotzi. Single. No, I'm not even gonna call it Pred. The whole team, except really Skies. I'm gonna be honest. I threw dubs to Skies. I don't care what anybody says. Skies played good. He got kills when it mattered. You know, he died he died a lot. He did. Okay, I understand. Played objectives, whatever. Shotzi couldn't find his rhythm. Then you had Pred trying to be Shotzi, and not only freaking that, they were all playing individually. Sky was trying to stay with them. Sky was trying to stay with the team, but they all kept separating because Pred wants to be Shotzi, and Shotzi's doing his thing, you know, and it's just all separated. What I care with esports? Because I want to be esports, bro. I want to play esports. I've always wanted to do it. I want to be on one of these teams.
Every time OpTic plays, bro, they gain like at least 15 to like 20,000 viewers, and then when the game's over, bro, everybody leaves.
Of course, because that's their whole fan base. They're leaving. They're getting tired of it. They're getting
OpTic
tired.
is COD.
Exactly. OpTic and FaZe is COD, man. Like, Ultra, bro. Bro, I want to go see what Scump. I want to watch Scump's reaction. I already know. It's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, man.
The ultimate hub for all things low.
3-0, man. 3-0.
A browser built for League fans.
Hurts to see, man.
It hurts to see. It does.
The fact that they 3-0'd Rocker and then they got 3-0. Crazy, bro.